Yes, now, how are we doing? It is Friday, the 19th of June. Just finished up my fasted cardio and just going to get a bit of coffee. First coffee of the day, and slightly noticing I'm having a bit more caffeine than usual, but it was going to happen anyway, isn't it? With weight at the moment, last few days I've had really bad sleep. Just can't sleep to save myself, constantly just waking up all the time, constantly just moving around, can't just stay asleep, and also other stress behind the scenes, and the outside as well, and it's just causing so much, just weight fluctuations going up. Like, I had my weight low was 76, not 76, 77.1, yeah, and yesterday I got up back up to fucking 78, and now this morning I was 77.5, so I really thought I'd get a job. I thought I'd be in the 76s today, to be honest, but I don't know, it's just like when you get stressed at the stuff on the outside, and then when you see your scale weight go back up, it stresses you again. You're like, oh, for fuck's sake, you think, oh, have I done something wrong with my routine? But obviously it's because of the shit sleep and the stresses, but then you also, for some reason, little thought goes in your mind thinking, oh, did I do something wrong in the routine yesterday, and all that bullshit noise. So hopefully things get a little bit better. I do have a check-in tomorrow, and to see what adjustments I need to be made. I'm assuming adjustments will be made, to be honest, with probably cardio, but fuck it. At this point, I genuinely just do not care what is to be done. Like, if I get told to eat 1800 calories and do cardio 45 minutes every single day, I'll be like, you know what, I'll do it. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that, because I've 9 weeks of fat loss left. That's fucked. I'm 11 weeks out, 11 weeks and 2 days out, but realistically I actually have 9 and a bit weeks of actual fat loss to lose. So I'm more than happy to absolutely fuck myself for the next 9 weeks. That's my mentality I have at the moment with things, because man, I really fucking want this, man. I want this. So that's my game plan. I don't know, am I sounding a bit schizo now, coming this far into prep? But I feel energetic. I feel I don't feel sluggish. I don't feel heavy. Training is feeling fucking great still. It's just the outsider stuff. It's just fucking it for me. And that's the funny thing. It's the actual prep itself. The routine is autopilot. I'll do it no matter what. But it's the stuff on the outside is what absolutely cooks me. So, you know what? It's still a privilege. It's still a blessing I'm able to do this. So, I'm not gonna fucking complain about it. It's just small frustrations, but it'll be grand. It'll be grand. I felt a little bit lean today. I feel tight. I feel pretty light. So, yeah, enough of rambling. Venting for the first 4 minutes of this, and we'll go from there. Might do a full week, a few days, not just 1 day. So today's Friday, I might do a video today and Saturday, and yeah, go from there. As well as we have our little digestion concoction, 15 grams glutamine, 15 mils of apple cider vinegar, pink salt. Hopefully that will help with my digestion, because obviously with all the stress, shit sleep has made my digestion, any sort of movement, become a bit worse again, like it was a few weeks ago. But hopefully this will go back to normality, and it's just temporary. And yeah, just go back to just living like a fucking hermit, forgetting about everything at the moment. Update as well, like cardio and calories are still the same. Could be adjusted by tomorrow, who knows. I probably think it would be, to be honest. And we'll go from there. The only plus side of this whole stress and shit sleep scenario is it's actually killing my appetite. Like, I'm not hungry at all, to be honest. I've been pushing my meals a lot further back the last few days, but it happened before, didn't it? So that's the only pro of it, I guess. Alright, so I just did PT this morning at 10 o'clock. It's now just after 11:45, so a good amount of time from that first meal. I had my first meal at 8:30, so just gonna have my pre-workout, which is my chicken and rice, green beans, and then my 100 grams of banana and my pink salt added as well. And then obviously, of course, second bit of caffeine of the day. Let's get a full day today as well. Right, also we're back and got a few goodies. Got new my Perform Whey white chocolate, Naughty Boy Cinnabon, Trained by JP custard cream of rice. I am very looking forward to having those supplements back, because I used to have those supplements all the time back in Ireland, and obviously since I'm in Australia I can't have them because they don't sell them. And finally Strom Sports Australia started selling them like a month or two ago, so I ordered mine like 2 and a bit weeks ago. It took ages to come, but came just in time because my cream rice and whey is both nearly done. So looking forward to try it back. Jeez, I'm like, the dopamine I get from buying supplements now is crazy, because when you're on prep you're so like dopamine deprived that literally anything as simple as like buying supplements like fucking whey and cream rice gives me so much joy. So you also just want to spend money on stuff because you're very limited on stuff what to do. So you think, oh, let me buy this and buy this. But like for me, I'm just like, I'll just keep buying supplements because I'll still be using them regardless. But I don't know, it's just the thrill of buying shit. But I'll sit things down and tell about the pull session. Okay, so I didn't record everything in my pull session. I just did a few, but I'll just go over a few of the main bits which I started with. So first exercise we have is our single arm lat pull down. So I originally did this with one of the machines, not the hammer strength plate load, where like you put like a D handle into the handle, and it was okay. I like doing it, but it was just so hard to set up. It's so hard to properly feel your lat and hard to contract it properly. Like single arm movements for lats is very hard to like get the proper muscle connection contraction. And at the stage of prep, I'm like, I just want to nail them as much as I can with whatever time I've left. So I just went back to doing it with the cable, and this felt very good. It felt very, very good. So I did my first set, it was around 8 to 10 reps, and moved on to the second set, which was between 10 and 12 reps, just with one pin down. And as I said, felt very good. Onto this machine row, which I did, which I fucking hated doing. It was, and I'll quickly move on to the seated chest support row. I hate using this movement so much because this gym doesn't have a T-bar, and it's so limited with like upper back movements with chest supports. And even the Smith machine, I can't even do like Smith machine T-bar like chest support rows, because the Smith machine and benches are all terrible and I can't even set them up properly. So had to do what I had to do, and it just looks awkward even just looking at these videos. But I still felt it all in the upper back, but just the whole like movement through the elbows looked so weird. But I still
all I have to manage, which is keeping the chest tall, push your body into the bench, keeping your spine straight, and think about pinching that upper back while extending your arms out, but still keeping your chest in a neutral high position as well. So then we move on to a single arm. Single arm, I can't even fucking speak here. Single arm cable row, and same thing as I said with the chest support row. I want to make sure the D handle is raised up a little bit higher, because if it's higher, it's able for me to pull the elbow into the pocket of your hip a lot more smoothly as well. And obviously, the way you want to engage your lats the most is when you keep yourself as straight as you can. Don't be leaning too far back, and don't be coasting yourself inwards towards your arm when you're coming in. Keep yourself in that same neutral position, and think of just dragging that hand all the way far out as you can, while still keeping your chest super tall, body tall, and then pull your elbow into the pocket, into the hip, and raise the hand slightly up and out. Feel a good stretch to the lat, and then pull in like that. So once again, it was 10 to 12, 8 to 10 on the first set, 10 to 12 on the second set. Then, did I even record this set? No, I didn't even record the fourth movement, but it was just a machine seated row. Then for fifth exercise, we did our 2 sets of rear delts. That's pretty straightforward enough. It was originally 3 sets, but we dropped that down to 2 a few weeks ago. And rear delts is one of my better parts of my back, to be honest, if I say so myself. So once again, think about, people kind of mistakenly pull their hands way too far out, causing just too much stress and kind of leaving it too much in the traps, and also putting the hands too low or too high. So making sure your hands just stay kind of neutral where your shoulders are, and not having the pins loaded up way too high as well. Because if you're going up like this and dragging it out all the way down, it's going to be more on your traps, not your rear delts. So then we did standing cable, which I didn't even film, but we then move on to single arm D handle facing out, and it's just a burner for the biceps, especially on the stretch movement. And I usually feel like my push days and pull days, for my last movement, I always have like, for my arm exercises, I have one movement that's more like concentric focus, and then more that's more stronger on the stretch, where it's more like eccentric focused. So for like on the push days, I usually have like normal tricep extension, and then easy bar and overhead extension sitting down. So it'll be more focused on the stretch. And the same with obviously with pull days. More concentric will be more on the standing bicep curls, and then move on to the D handle single arm, like Bayesian curl basically. And simple enough, 10 to 12 first set, 12 to 15 second set. Absolutely nuked my biceps there. And then here's just a little shot of me doing a rear double bicep, which was okay with. Happy with the back still holding, and the improvements it made. Still a lot of improvements to make on the back, especially on the thickness. Like, I'm happy with the progress I made on the width. Obviously in retrospect, I need everywhere to improve, but of what I've managed to done so far, I'm happy with the progress I've done in it. But definitely in this off season, builds that thickness in the back. It'll just help so much with overall mass and size. So that's that done. And it's just after 4:30 now, so I'm only gonna wait another hour until my next meal, and then probably chat shit after that, or maybe not even. Maybe might be a clip from there. How are we looking? Oh fuck! All right, so weird. I'm at that stage where I'm not gonna be taking the piss here and think like, oh, everything's straightforward. My mindset is super relaxed. Sometimes I do look at myself and I think, fuck, I'm behind here, or I'm like, I look fucking great here, I'm smashing it. And then when you're so regimented in a routine that's so focused and so consistent, one little error, one little thing that kind of goes off balance, it does kind of fuck with you a bit. And that's like that with everything. And people kind of seem to think that with bodybuilding, when you have these kind of pressures, it's unhealthy, where like it happens with everyone, But just because in bodybuilding, when you're looking at the physique or something that you have, it's super, super unhealthy. But like people who run, people who do fighting, when something fucks up out of their routine and they're like not doing well, they're plateauing, you're obviously going to feel a bit shit about yourself. Like, let's be honest here. So just because bodybuilding is so like, it's you, it's like you're assessing yourself as a person. But like for me, I'm not looking at my physique as someone, like as me. I'm looking at something, it's like a project of mine. Like a project, like if you're going for a run, you want to increase your speed, you want to get fitter. If you're doing a powerlifting or you want to get stronger. I'm seeing my physique as a different part of me. I'm not looking at myself every single day and waking up and hating myself. No, that's not the point. The point is that when you're following a routine of something and it kind of goes off, it just fucks you. That's really what I'm trying to say here. So when something's so the last few days with like stuff kind of going off, especially with stresses coming back, it fucks with your head, and then you think that you're behind. I think I'm behind. I think I'm stalling here. I think I'm fucking up here, and I'm not comparing myself. That's something I am not doing. Even with how shit things have been, I'm not comparing myself to others. That's something I never want to see myself do. So even where I'm at right now, I'm not comparing myself to others. I'm just annoyed of the standard that I want to put myself in. That's it. So head is kind of a bit back and forth, as I said, but that's prep at the end of the day. Not everything is sunshine and rainbows, and I just really hope by Monday things kind of really get a bit smooth sailing a bit now. But here, look, we just have to make what we got. So supplements, I have started taking melatonin again, so I'm taking 3 milligrams per night, as well as my magnesium glycinate. With my glycine, I'm taking glycine as well. So this is all about, I take the glycine and magnesium about 60 minutes before bed, and I take my melatonin about half an hour, 45 minutes before bed, so I can really start kicking in when I'm getting into my proper sleep cycle, like the deep sleep cycle. So we see how that gets on. Fingers crossed, things will get better. But it's at the stage now where I have like 9.5 weeks left of fat loss. That's mental to me. That is nuts. 9.5 weeks. From the perspective, for me, starting prep at 28 weeks out, that is fucking crazy. And I feel like there's no room left to kind of like relax things. I feel like I'm in full throttle here. Even though this prep feels so long, I feel like I've nothing to lose. Here, look, I could just be crashing out here, to be honest, but that's just my emotion. That's just how I'm feeling. Oh, look at that vein. Fuck. Alright. Fuck. Lost my train of thought. But I am starting to lose a bit of focus with things now. I'm starting to like just really just being locked in my own fucking bubble here, in my own box. I've been like that for the last week. So it's getting there. It's getting to the real deal now. So that's my little raw talk and physique critique and overall well-being. So I'll show you whatever.
Alright, it is Saturday now, and just doing my fasted steps, not cardio this time, because, so, as I said yesterday, I've just got like new sleep subs, like my melatonin and everything, and I took my 3 milligrams and my glycine and everything, and I did obviously get a lot drowsier, fell asleep very quickly, and had a lot more better quality sleep, but I was still waking up throughout the night. I was still waking up, so obviously it's not gonna fucking work the first night, but yeah, it was still doing that. Weight is still fluctuating, which is really fucking pissing me off, but still, Here, look. Because I had to do my check-in shot as well, and it was in like really shit lighting as well. I saw the video, I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. I wasn't too pleased with it, but I don't like doing check-ins in that lighting. But here, look, I have to do stuff in like an hour, so I don't really have enough time to wait until it's bright to do it outside. So, also completely, my phone died as well. So I actually woke up for my phone being dead, and I woke up 35 minutes later than usual. So if I stayed an extra 30 minutes, I could have been fucked. So yeah, this is gonna get my coffee. Probably just got about 3,500 steps from this walk, because I wouldn't have enough time for cardio. So, because I'll still be rushing the fuck anyway. So yeah, do a bit of update from there. But I really think we're gonna crack on with things, which I don't fucking mind about. I'll show you a few shots of the, even though I already showed check-ins like yesterday, but here's a video here. See what I mean? How the lighting looks terrible, but makes my legs look 10 times fatter, and it makes me look a little bit fatter as well. But alright, so leg day is done, and I actually was supposed to record this on the way up to the gym, but my head was so fucking gone speaking that I wasn't even making much sense, and I was in just quite a shit mood because from today's check-in and how I was feeling, and it was like whatever, all the stressors and fucking digestion, all that bollocks, right? Session was actually still good. Matched reps on all my sets. Got 1 rep up on the seated curl, so I'm chuffed with that. And you know, still a bit all over the place with how I'm feeling, but I just need to just fucking relax for the rest of this weekend. Got my coach said that don't do cardio today and tomorrow, and less steps, just let your body just rest. Basically just told me to calm the fuck down and tell me to just fucking relax. So that's what I need to do, and just reassess and just screw my fucking head back on. So more than willing to do that and see how things will respond. And yeah, it's shit. I hate having these fucking moments throughout prep, but it's inevitable. Not every week is going to be great. There's going to be weeks where it's going to be shit, and you just got to manage around it. And it's all learning experiences. It's all learning, and I'm so grateful I'm able to get these experiences to, you know, build myself up as a person and learn a lot about myself. And also gives me learning. It makes me learn how important recovery is, and how much poor sleep, poor digestion, and high stress causes like changes in your physique, especially when you're like leaner, and how much it can affect like everything. So this lesson everything, and I'm grateful to get these lessons. So enough fucking stoic bullshit. I'm just gonna go get some bits, some vegetables, and have my post-workout.
Are you going to go back to work?
Right, so this is this little segment about everything I'm taking at the moment with supplementation, and what my supplements are from like when I wake up, when I go to bed. So first thing in the morning I do is obviously I hydrate. I have about a pinch of salt. I don't measure it, I just have like a pinch of salt, like pink salt, just to give myself a bit more hydration after waking, because I have been asleep, fasted for about 7-8 hours. I'm going to be a bit dehydrated, so I need to properly hydrate myself. So 750 mils of water with pinch salt, and then obviously do my cardio. And then once I get back, I have my 50, like what I said, put earlier in the video, 15 mils of my apple cider vinegar, 15 grams of glutamine, and then a bit of salt as well. So probably about a gram of salt in total by now, with about another 750 mils. And then right when I'm making meal one, I have my omega-3s. I take 2,000 with meal one, and then I take about just under 3,000 I use of vitamin D3, and then I don't know if I have it here with me. Do I have it with me? Yeah. And then I take magnesium as well, glycinate. So I take about 1,000 milligrams. And then before bed, near bedtime, as I said, I take another 2 caps of my magnesium glycinate, and fuck. It's outside, for fuck's sake. I take my glycine as well. So I take a serving of glycine powder as well with my drink. Yeah, so I take powder. I don't take the tablets, I take powder. And then I take magnesium citrate as well, because man's digestion is gone to the dogs. So I need to take that as well. So I take 2 caps of magnesium glycinate and then 1 cap of citrate. And then right before bed, about half an hour, I do take my melatonin, 3 milligrams. That's literally all I'm taking. And then obviously my creatine while I'm training, and my essential aminos, which I might even have my essential aminos anymore, to be honest, because I'm not spending an extra 50 quid on that. So I'm just using creatine. That's it. Those are all my supplements. Is it absolutely necessary? No. The only thing, 3 things I'd advise for people to take is a good quality omega-3, and then vitamin D3 and creatine. That's it. Those are the top 3. If it's top 5, I'll probably add magnesium, and then either glutamine or maybe supplements that you are deficient in. Like if you're deficient in iron, take that. If you need curcumin, I think curcumin is probably a good one as well. Good shout. Just anything you're deficient with, really, to be honest. But that's all person dependent. So that's actually all I'm taking with supplements. And yeah, that's really it, I have to say. I don't even know, this video is just so fucking weird, man. Just like the last few days I've just been a rocky road with me. I'm just been losing it, to be honest. Just been losing the plot. The focus has been out the window. Sleep's been shit, digestion's been shit, stress has been all over the place. So even with filming stuff, I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. And even with like when I'm talking to people and communicating, I'm just kind of wary. I'm so weird, I don't know what the fuck's up with me. So I'm gonna take all day tomorrow just to clear my mind, as I'm not doing cardio, my steps is lowered. So just take that time to just probably just breathe, relax, journal, and just evaluate and try to have a better week. Because the first bit of the week was good, and then after Wednesday it just kind of went downhill. It's pretty good. Touch wood, everything's all good, and then see you in the next video.